special date on the WNBA calendar. It's the Commissioner's Cup Final. With Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga. A lot on the line in this one.
Well, the winner hoists a trophy tonight. They're the first champion of the season, and obviously the players are really motivated. A lot of prize money up for grabs.
And Brian, this is a final, so how much pressure is on these teams?
A lot. This isn't a series, it's a one-off. So I expect the intensity to rise up compared to what we're used to seeing in the regular season. I expect both teams to come out hot.
Now here's Deladon. And here's Diana Taurasi from the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
Accurate, quick, soft. It's a thing of beauty. It's a Diana Taurasi made three.
Pass to Queen. There's the three. Nailed from three-point land. And with these teams, so much talent on offense, you can see the precision they play with.
Yeah, and it shows up in the way they move around the floor. Everyone knows exactly where they're supposed to be.
It's also in the speed in which they set up their offense. They don't waste any time getting into sets.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here is Queen. There's the triple. Another three for Las Vegas.
You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect to them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Queen with the ball. Guarded by Young. From past the arc, drains the three-pointer.
Their backcourt has been phenomenal. And as good as they've been, they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Pass to Queen. From downtown, the shot is good, and so is her shooting tonight. 3-4. And we're about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Deladon outside. Shoots the three. Gets it to go from downtown.
The response, Deladon is so competitive, an all-world player with an all-world work ethic.
Here's Queen. That falls. Nice speed that time from Jackie Young.
Early on, nearly perfect from the floor. Just one miss on their first 5 shots.
Clark outside. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Pulls up from the top of the key. Jump shot is good that time.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Caitlin Clark with the three. The three-pointer is on target.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. I don't know how you can give a shooter like her that much space from beyond the arc.
Now here is Queen. 14 points for her.
She is showing a killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
Caitlin Clark with the three. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
And she's having a quarter, converting at a high percentage.
Las Vegas trailing. Pass to Queen. This one for three. Another three for Las Vegas.
How many times have you seen a possession like that for them today? Such a pretty pass.
I don't have an exact number for you, but I can tell you we've seen it a lot. Okay, let's just say that. Strictly using assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
And while Brianna Stewart has a lot of years left in the tank, she's already in the GOAT conversation.
It's crazy. I mean, you know, she's had 5 straight top 3 finishes in MVP race. She's already won every award, every title. You know, you took her to college, nationally, WNBA. She's on a path unmatched in the history of the game.
beyond the arc. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray.
Set it up. Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Here's Queen. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams are scoring well, but that says as much about the lack of defense as it does about either offense.
Three-pointer, and the ace is another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, non-existent.
Neither team can miss early on. I don't know how long they can keep this up.
Offensively, at least, neither team's done jack on D yet.
That's fine with me.
Queen. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
Yeah, you know how a lot of people talk about flipping the switch? Well, her switch has definitely been flipped to on in this quarter, guys. I mean, just dominant scoring.
Here's Deladon. Down it goes for her 3rd basket in as many tries.
Cleaning up. Elena Deladon is a smooth scorer who isn't afraid of some dirty work.
Pass to Egbo. Now Wilson. Gray. Shot clock at 6. Queen misses. Rossi outside. Three-pointer, Brianna Stewart. Hits the 3-point bomb. And that ties it up.
You just have to love watching Stewart shoot. Uses the pass to get in rhythm, knock down the shot.
Pass to Queen. Fires from deep. And the 3 ball is good.
She's really pummeled defenders today, no matter who has been on her.
Brianna Stewart from outside. That one drops for her 2nd bucket. Marker 2 for 4.
An emphatic 3-point answer from Stewart, refusing to let the opposing team own the arc.
With the shot. Queen misses. Rossi outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Aces. Pass to Wilson. The tray comes out of the gate empty. Rossi outside. Takes the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And the lead goes right back over. What a seesaw battle we've got here.
Absolutely. This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can grab it. Somebody's got to take charge.
Let's see how it plays out.
Now here is Queen. 32 points in the game.
Well, you could see it in her eyes. She wanted to return the favor with that 3, but she just couldn't get it to go.
Good on the 3-point shot.
With no shortage of confidence or ability, if Deladon wants to pull up on a defender, she will.
Here's Queen. That's good. And so Asia Wilson with the assist.
He's been a bright spot for them, trying to will them to victory.
Deladon outside. Cans it. From downtown.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from 3-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Now here is Queen. 6 points for her. Drains it from beyond the arc.
What a performance. Every three she puts up, it's going down. She is in the zone.
Here's Queen. The three-pointer. No good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D. Because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems. Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball. Pressure something. Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
The shot by Taurasi, no good. And here's Queen. And she has 38 in the game. Hit sent from three-point range.
Her scoring this quarter has been off the charts, doing all she can to bring them back.
Deladon outside. Clark. Taurasi. Gray defending. Taurasi shot is off.
Rebounding is going to be a focal point for them in this one, fellas.
Yeah, Brian, it has been so far. They've already got a nice edge on the glass.
Drills it from outside.
She's doing everything she can to keep them alive.
And what's great about the Aces is that they predominantly use the draft to build their title teams.
And they got a little lucky. They won 3 straight lotteries in 2017, 18, and 19. That yields them Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, Asia Wilson, the core of their championship squads.
Taurasi with a steal. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the... triple.
Well, part of what makes Taurasi so special is her ability to outsmart and outwork her competition.
Pass to Egbo. Jackie Young on the wing. And let's go with a 3. And the Aces, another 3.
This quarter has brought out the best in her, and even though they're still trailing, she has been impossible to contain.
Bangs home the trifecta.
This is just incredible to watch. I mean, she's a perfect 4 for 4 to start this game.
Looking good, looking great. She's got a bounce in her step.
Lets it go from deep. Queen. Shot is good.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Here's Diana Taurasi from the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Tough to guard a team when they can space it out like this, am I right?
Now here is Queen. Non-stop scoring machine here.
That's too much space to give a shooter like her. She works hard to get that space, but the defenders have to work harder.
Deladon. She's guarded by Egbo. Brianna Stewart from outside. And she's good. On the 3 ball.
Everything's going according to plan for them offensively so far. Coaching staff has got to be impressed.
And I'm impressed. I mean, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. They're scoring with confidence.
Shot is good.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Deladon. 6 for 6. She's yet to miss from the field.
Yeah, she's a big reason why they have the lead because, look, she's made all of her field goals so far and remains a hot hand.
Queen, shot is good.
Really, she's been a bright spot for them. She's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Yeah, who knows how much bigger the lead would be if it wasn't for her shooting.
Puts up a 3. That shot, no good. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The New York Liberty leading by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. Starting up the second quarter, thanks for joining us for the Commissioner's Cup Championship game. Las Vegas trailing. From deep. Sinks the triple.
And she's definitely making her presence felt here in the first half. She has been just incredibly effective so far.
Now here's Han. For 3. Drops in the tray.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Here's Queen. For 3. Han grabs the miss. Now here's Brink. Covered by Gustafson. Three-pointer. And Cameron Brink with the 3.
She has such a sweet three-point stroke, and it can really open things up inside because as good as she shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs out to the perimeter.
Got us good.
Once again, the defense allowing her to get clean looks at three-pointers, and I don't know why. I mean, she continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Kelsey Plum drives in. Gustafson can't get it to fall. Deladon outside. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out why she didn't carry that one. Have a defender near her.
For 3, Tiffany Hayes. Elena Deladon with the rebound. Pass to Brink. Back to Deladon. Deladon. Great positioning on the putback.
Another basket, and if you were to create an offensive player, it might look like Elena Deladon. The size, the skill to score from anywhere.
Now here is Hayes. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Plum. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Gustafson can't hit. Well, Megan Gustafson was the original star from Iowa, scoring 28 points per game as a senior.
Yeah, she didn't get beat over high. For the latest Iowa start. Megan, though, was a National Player of the Year herself, and the lefty has been a quality WNBA player.
Queen misses. Here's Vandersloot. Takes the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And Vandersloot can make this shot, especially when the defense isn't guarding her very tightly.
And the Aces call time here. You look at Elena Deladon, she's been playing really well.
She's been killing it from deep. They've got to be up on her jersey at all times. Give her an inch, and guess what? She's going to drop in another 3.
Both teams will make substitutions. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Queen. It's good from long range.
Look, I'll be honest. I wasn't really sure if she could even keep this up, but she has. So, bravo.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. For the basket. Nice shot after missing her first attempt.
Three-pointers keep dropping. You sense the frustration mounting for these defenders, their coaches, their fans, everyone.
Yeah, they just have not been able to take that shot away. To be honest, I'm speechless. This may be the best shooting performance I have ever seen, and I've seen a lot.
Milic, no good.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Boy, I'm not sure what that was about. Talk about a brain cramp.
That's just completely out of left field. She lost all sense of the time and the situation.
Now here is Queen. What an incredible scoring display she's put on tonight. Ionescu outside. Connects from three-point range.
Well, I'm a big fan of the fact that she's getting the touches she needs here after not scoring a point in the first quarter.
Here's Queen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Wasted no time on that.
Gotta love Ionescu's intensity, delivering an emphatic answer.
Pass to Gustafson. Here's Queen. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Here's Young. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Queen. Deladon brings the double team. And stolen by Cameron Brink. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. It's hauled in by the Aces. Queen with the ball. Now guarded by Ionescu. The Aces with another miss. The three is up. Buries it from three-point range.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
Now here is Queen. Here's the three. It's good from long range.
Her shooting has been so good today. She may have to take it upon herself to get her team out of this hole.
Cameron Brink for three. Gustafson with the rebound. Now here is Queen. Covered by Ionescu. Drills the three-pointer.
Coach has to be furious. Obviously, a defensive lapse there. She is automatic from deep. If you leave her wide open, big mistake.
Now here's Deladon. 18 points for her. Cameron Brink for three. Drains the three-pointer.
That's just not enough coverage. Basically none. Defense did not look good there.
Gustafson. Brink covering. Here's Queen. Another three for Las Vegas.
Good password. The assist was right on target.
To the inside. Outside Brink. The three drops in the tray.
Yet another three for her. Once we hit the second quarter, the three starting to fall down like rain for her.
Pass to Queen. And stolen by Ionescu. Brink. Fires for three. Up and in for basket number 4, and that makes her 4 for 5.
Not the tightest D right there. She'll punish you if she gets the chance. That three-point shot is her bread and butter.
The three. And rebounded by... Brink.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Down low. Out to the wing. Pass to Phoebish. Milic fires the three. Connects. From three-point range. And it's the Aces with the ball. They trail by 16. It's stolen by Hahn. A solo fast break. The three ball. Phoebish with the bucket.
Great pass by Hanshu. With her height, Hahn has an unobstructed view of the floor.
Plum with it. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To stop the run. No good.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated. While
the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
Making it ugly.
Pass to Dodikish. Young comes with the double team. 6 to shoot. And the basket by Dodikish.
I mean, come on. You can't allow clean looks from deep like that. Hard to win games that way.
Yeah, most teams will take you to the deep end and drown you with triples if you let them. And that's what's going on here.
Wilson, no good.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Here's Gray. Pass to Young. The rebound by Dodikish.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle today.
And control the boards has given them control of this game. And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Now here's Gray. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Here's Milic. The three-pointer is on target.
And that'll raise their field goal percentage even more. They're enjoying a big edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. They've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has just been great.
Such a high IQ on this team. The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Hahn. Launches it. Her shot it. Is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Now that is how you space the floor. Hanju understands the value of long-range shooting.
Three-pointer, Kelsey Plum. The offensive rebound. Pass to Gustafson. That does not fall. Still looking for her first basket after 3 shots. Here's Phoebish. From the arc. It's good. For her second make, 2 for 3 so far.
When you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, the kick out is the only choice.
Right side, Young. Counted.
Well, a hot start from long range for them, but they've gotten away from shooting the 3.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. If you've got an open look from deep, fire it up. You have my permission. I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Outside Plum. Gray. The rebound by Dodikish.
Their rebounding has been off the chart today, guys, and that's the #1 reason why this game is out of hand right now.
Exactly. Their lead is not surprising, given their advantage on the glass.
Here's Phoebish. 6 points for her. Cans it from downtown. Now the Aces with it. Gray outside. Banked in off the glass.
And Gray getting it done on the inside. Like seeing her be so aggressive, looking to score from that spot on the court.
Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Dreams it from beyond the arc.
For 3.
Outside Plum. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Liberty delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. It's the second half of the Commissioner's Cup Final. It'll be interesting to see if there were any adjustments made during the break. Now here's Young. Wilson outside. Queen defended by Stewart. Queen missed. Here's Phoebish. From outside the arc, sinks the... three-pointer.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Watches it. Pass to Egbo. Here's Queen. Drills it from...
they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of her caliber open looks like that, because one or two of those are all it takes to really get her going.
Here's Phoebish. Vandersloot outside. No good on the three. Now the Aces with it. Beyond the arc. Queen. Shot is good.
Once again, she's able to knock down the long-range jumper. It's just been her night from deep.
Here's Dodikish. And they come right back. With their own three-pointer.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Took him no time on that one.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Over a minute and a half into this third quarter action. Now Gray. Pass to Queen. Three-pointer. The shot, no good.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Here's Dodikish. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, she shot the ball well, but she hasn't shot it enough. The more shots she gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Shot is good.
What's got into her today? This is getting ridiculous.
Here's Hahn. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's the Aces with the ball.
When you think about dominant players in the league, A'ja Wilson right now is the first person that comes to mind.
Well, her game really speaks for itself, doesn't it? And then you factor in all the awards, all the accomplishments, and like you said, she has to be at the top of your list.
Nailed from three-point land. And here is Gray. The three. And the Aces. Another three.
Yeah, a mindful decision maker. Gray always knows where she is on the court and what's around her.
Here's Phoebish. Here's Dodikish. They waste. No time. I'm getting those 3 points back.
Yeah, she's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can sense her confidence. Everything she puts up from long range seems to be falling.
Now here's Hahn. She's guarded closely. Knocks down the three ball.
Three.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Queen. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Dodikish. Stolen by Chelsea Gray. And now the Aces on the break. Huge slam. Man, the perfect end to that fast break.
Well, an extension of the coach on the floor. Gray's outstanding court vision makes her a true point guard.
Here's Milic. 9 points in the game. Off target. From 3-point range.
Pass to Queen. That's good, and so Asia Wilson with the assist.
Great read by Wilson, a post who can move the rock. That is why you want Asia to have the ball.
And here's Milic.
The three hits the three-point bomb.
Here's Queen.
Non-stop scoring machine here. There's the three.
The rebound by Dodikish.
Vandersloot right side. And the three ball is good.
Textbook. Nice pass. Nice catch. Nice shot.
Now here is Queen. Vandersloot defending. Queen, shot is good.
You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far. Even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
From the arc. Another. Three for Las Vegas.
Here's Vibish. She's got 15. Here's Hahn.
And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Here's Queen. Another three for Las Vegas.
Now Milic. 12 points for her. Vibish. Hahn. She's guarded by Egbo.
Takes the three. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Now here is Queen.
Let's go with a three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
Courtney Vandersloot for three. Second shot opportunity. Goes up with it again. And Hahn with the lay-in.
Blessed with incredible height, born to dominate around the basket.
Pass to Egbo. Now here is Queen.
For three. And the aces, another three.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points, they add up in a hurry when you give them looks from deep.
Here's Milic.
Courtney Vandersloot for three.
Here's Hahn.
And a good offensive board, and she gets the bucket.
The long arms of Han Shu coming in handy there.
And it's the aces with the ball. Queen,
Shot is good.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Pass to Milic.
Vandersloot with it. Courtney Vandersloot with another miss.
Her strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Here's Queen. From outside, off the mark.
Here's Dodikish.
And Queen pulls it down.
Rebounded by Vibish.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Pass to Queen.
Gray outside.
Queen.
Fade away. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Here's Vibish.
Guarded by Young. Courtney Vandersloot for three. Not that time. Her sixth miss, and she's
made 4 of her 10 shots.
She has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it really hasn't affected the team that much.
At the line for your Las Vegas Aces, number 50. 2 shots.
The first one falls, so it's both teams making substitutions here. That one falls, so she hits both of them. And she gets it to go.
Tough 2 from Vandersloot. The one picking it up down low.
And the Aces call time here.
All right, this is the middle of the court. That's all it gets loud for you. Your breakers gets through.
And here are the Aces now. Queen with the ball. What an incredible scoring display she's put on tonight. From downtown.
Brink brings down the board.
To the wing on the left. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. It's hauled in by the Aces.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
And the shot is good.
Yeah, it takes a lot of grit going after loose rebounds on the offensive end, and they've shown they have it all with these boards.
And a lot of second-chance buckets to show for it. You know, those can be so demoralizing to the defense.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half.
Plenty of space. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu.
She's really slowed down here in the second half. Hasn't converted a three-pointer yet after that tremendous first half.
Hits it from three-point range.
But for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Money from the wing.
Tremendous floor recognition from Vandersloot. She makes passes that others simply can't.
Here's Queen. Off target with the 3.
Here's Phoebish.
Guarded by Young. The rim-rattling two-hand jam.
And check out the bounce.
That's a lot of bounce per ounce right there.
How much? What's the bounce per ounce like ratio?
I'm not sure.
The proper bounce to ounce ratio, Tim, is, you know what? I don't even know. Look, all I do know is that she is a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Brink with the ball.
Now Young defending. Here's on. Tries again.
And Brink finishing it off.
Well, controlling the defensive glass, it's been a problem.
Giving up a big disparity in second chance points for sure. That makes it tough.
Here's Queen. 2 points. That one goes in. Here's Vandersloot. She's got 14. Pass to Ionescu. Now here's Brink. She's guarded by Wilson. They get it back. Out to the right wing. And out of bounds, the Aces will take it.
She didn't get her hands up in time. They weren't on the same page there.
Kia Stokes, Megan Gustafson, Tiffany Hayes.
Now here is Queen. Covered by Ionescu. Got that bucket in no time at all.
A playmaker in the backcourt. Hayes moving it to the open teammate.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Vandersloot. Good for her 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Ionescu, that's good.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Liberty delivering the blowout. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
It's the final quarter of the Commissioner's Cup, and a lot on the line here as we crown a champion tonight. Now here's Vandersloot.
Puts up a 3.
Ionescu.
So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next.
And this team encourages Shu to look for her shot because that leads to defenders fouling her with her size.
Han Ju. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
More than just really tall, almost 7 feet. Hanshu is super skilled, can hit threes, and obviously just a menace defensively.
She hits the second from the line. And it's the Aces with the ball. Outside Hayes. Young, ring covering. Takes it out to Plum. All alone. Brink brings down the board. Vandersloot outside. Back to Ionescu. No good with the triple. Chelsea Gray for 3. On grabs the miss.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
To the middle.
Brink.
Nails the baby hook.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Gray outside. Right side Young. Oh, Brink, get that shot out. And they're running. Shot is good by Ionescu.
Few better players than Ionescu in the open court. Those handles help her finish breaks.
Outside Hayes.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
Jackie Young from outside. Good on the triple.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Brink's shot is off. Gray left side. Over Ionescu. And Gray gets it to go.
The mechanics of Gray's jumper, when you break them down, are unshakable. The team's confidence in her abilities is well placed.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Vandersloot.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. Basket counts.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes a traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
Young's shot is off.
Here's Fibish. She's guarded by Hayes. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Offensive board. Ring's shot is off. Gray outside.
If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
So dangerous in that pick and roll set. Gray can move the ball, but option one is her excellent shot.
Ionescu. Gray defending. Bucket is good.
Assisted by Courtney Vandersloot.
And here is Gray. Outside Plum.
Lets it go from deep.
On grabs the miss.
She's killing them with her poor shooting.
Here's Vandersloot. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two. It goes on Kelsey Plum.
More of a distributor than a scorer, but Vandersloot can still attack defenses in her own right.
Shooting two.
And the first one falls for her.
And Vandersloot's team-first mentality does a lot for her team's culture. No wonder players love sharing the hardwood with her.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Young. Screen by Gustafson.
Lets it go from 11. And too long on the shot.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her, desperately needs her to start burying those shots.
She's on her way to putting up a big three-point total.
Now the Aces with it. Outside Plum. Back to Young.
And again, unable to change momentum here.
Here's Phoebish.
Count that one as her 7th make in 8 attempts. And that's a scorching 86%.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
Back to Young. Clock at 4. Tries the spin move. Tries to break her ice.
Rebounded by Phoebish.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
And yep, it's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, you just made me hungry, but that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were inside. They've established themselves inside. Where's the juice?
See Plum from outside. The shot misses.
You know, you watch her, and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Pass to Egbo. Outside Plum. Young.
Shot to end the cold run.
Rebounded by Phoebish.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Good on the bucket.
What a terrific night for Sabrina Ionescu, showing off her abilities as a natural-born scorer.
Outside Plum. Young.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul.
And Jackie Young came into this league as a good passer, but she's taken it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, and as her scoring continues to improve, so does her playmaking. That makes her very difficult to defend with the ball in her hands. She's already fulfilled her immense potential.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Jackie Young went first overall back in 2019, and her transition to the W probably wasn't as smooth as she would have liked.
Yeah, had some ups and downs her first 3 years, but year 4, 2022, Young put it all together, an all-star and most improved player, a big part of that 2022 and 23 Aces title runs. And Jackie Young, a talented guard who scores at such an impressive clip.
Inside. On, no good. Pass to Gray. And here's Young. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
Now here's Vandersloot, guarded by Young. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from three-point land. This is not a fourth quarter. He's going to want to remember.
I'd say you're fooling yourself if you think Wilson's afraid of a little contact, because she'll go up against anybody.
Brink. She's guarded by Wilson. Brink, the shot is good.
Assistant, Leonie Fibish.
And the Aces with possession. Gray outside. And she's good on the 3 ball.
A new age point guard. Gray doesn't just handle the ball and pass the ball. She also hits it from deep at a crazy rate.
Brink a screen. Here's Fibish. Wilson pulls it down. Now here is Queen. Guarded closely. The second chance effort. Rebounded by Fibish. Ionescu outside. They get it back.
They had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Outside Young. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Queen. This one for 3. Sabrina Ionescu with the rebound. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's Young, and it's blocked by Courtney Vandersloot.
Great anticipation from Vandersloot. I think she saw that shot coming the entire time.
Good on the 3-point shot.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Outside Young. Pass to Queen for 3. And it's Ionescu with the rebound. Now Vandersloot. Ionescu. Great defending. There's the triple. Ionescu can't get it to go. Here's Young. Takes the 3. And it's Ionescu with the rebound.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
Now the Aces with it. Pass to Queen. Now here's Egbo. Gray outside. And another miss by Las Vegas. Here's Fibish. Queen covering. Back to Vandersloot. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Aces.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Gray right side. She gets it in there.
You love to see a guard like Chelsea Gray take contact and still complete the play. That's toughness.
Pass to Fibish. Up top Brink. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And Queen pulls it down. And here are the aces now. Now Young. Egbo with it. Puts it up from 15. Doesn't go that time.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
To the left side wing.
Pass to Brink.
Now here's On. Misses the baby hook. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Chelsea Gray for three.
Brink brings down the board.
Now here's Vandersloot. She's guarded by Wilson. Vandersloot outside. And so the road team gets the W in this one.
Just a well-deserved Commissioner's Cup title victory. They had to win a lot of games to get here, and they showed up big time for championship game.
The players are just so ecstatic. That bonus has to feel great. This is a team that proved they can win a trophy. Watch out for them in the playoffs.
And that's a wrap, everyone.